What's up, what's up, what's up? It's your boy InkyMann. This is the InkyMann show. How y'all doing today? Hopefully doing well. So, usually I do videos and I'm clowning people or I'm clowning a situation or just cracking jokes. But it's all under the umbrella of edutainment. Again, big shout to KRS-One for coming up with that term. Basically what I'm doing today is I'm talking to you about my own personal investment portfolio. The reason I'm doing it is because I believe that more people should invest. We as people have jobs that are not paying as much as you want it to pay. Let's put it that way. Even if it's paying very good to someone else, it may not be paying you very well or what you think you're worth. And essentially you're trading hours for money. But the people who are really making money are trading their dollars for dollars. They're making their money work for them. And this is through investing. This is stock investing. This is running a business. It's real estate. It's oil. It's all sorts of things that you're taking your money, putting it somewhere, and it's making money no matter what you're doing. But you have to start somewhere. And so what I'm doing with this video is showing you that I have started. Now, I've had videos in the past where I talked about Share Builder, which is now Capital One Investing. As a matter of fact, if you see somewhere up here, you'd see the little letter I in the circle, and it's going to show you the video that I last did that had to do with this. And I talked about a strategy that I was trying to do, which I have not done. But I have started investing, and I have taken advantage of what my company that I work for, their investing plans and all of that stuff, whereas other people won't take advantage of it. They think that they shouldn't because they want to keep their money. They want their money now. But see, I'm building something later. You understand what I'm saying? I'm trying to retire at 50. I just need $3.3 million and I can retire at 50. Now, $3.3 million is actually the minimum I'd like. But if I reach that goal, I can retire. And I can do it if I focus on it. And you can do it if you focus on it, no matter how old you are. The younger you are, the better. But even if you're older, you can put some money away and make it work. Do that. So what I'm doing with this video is showing you how I do it. You can do whatever you want, but at least hopefully this will inspire you to do what you're trying to do. So let's break it down real quick. I looked up the current inflation rate, and this is the most current I can get. And as you can see, in June, inflation is at 1.63%. According to Investopedia, inflation is the rate at which the general level of prices for goods and services is rising, and consequently, the purchasing power of currency is falling. I looked up what inflation means to us, and I came upon an article by Kimberly Amadeo. Hopefully I said her name right. It said, inflation hurts your buying power. It means you have to pay more for the same goods and services. Inflation can help you if you are a lucky recipient of income inflation. You also might benefit from asset inflation, such as in housing or stocks, if you own an asset before the price rises. But if your income doesn't increase or increases at a slower rate than general inflation, your buying power declines. So that means that you are trying to beat inflation when it comes down to investing. In other words, if inflation increases, but your percentage that you're earning from the money that you're putting in is more than inflation, then you're doing well. You're beating inflation. And that's the whole point of what most people are trying to do with the stock market. So now let me show you what's going on with your boy. This is my 401k. As you can see, I have a good little bit amount of money in there as of January 1st. And I'm beating inflation's ass by over 8%. If I continue at that rate, when it's time for me to pull the money out, I will have a decent amount of money, thereby having a great amount of buying power. My money will be worth more than the current rate of inflation. They say inflation goes up 1%, but as you can see in the chart, it was at 2%, a high 2%, and it started to decrease as the months went on. But either way, even at the high percent, I'm still beating inflation. And if I can continue to beat inflation by the time I'm ready to pull the money out, I will be doing extremely good. Now let's check out some stocks that I'm invested in that are actually my company's stocks. I take a percentage of the money that I make from my check, and I give it to them to invest. This is where it's at right now. Yeah, baby. Look at that. Almost 7 shares, but those 6 shares equal this. Currently, that's what they equal. That's not a bad investment, huh? But wait, there's more. I have a Capital One investment account. This allows me to invest, watch, buy when I want, trade when I want. Small fee attached to it. I've also heard of Acorn, an app called Acorn, where supposedly the trades are free, but I'm going with something that I'm working with right now. So let's go ahead and check out my portfolio as far as that goes. So as you see here, this is my positions and the times that I bought them and the prices that I bought my stocks at. Got into penny stocks. All right, as you can see here, 6 cents, 8 cents on one, 28.65, 27.62 on the other. See, my strategy is this: when you're buying penny stocks, they're more riskier because they're so cheap, and you can actually lose money on them because the companies will close down or whatever the case may be. But they also can give you a chance of making a lot of money. So my strategy is I buy stocks at, say, a penny each. If I buy 100, I spent like $1. You know what I mean? On the particular stock, plus the little fees or whatever. Spend like $1. But if they go up, even in increments, say for example you bought a stock and it was a penny and you spend $1,000. If the stock goes up to 2 cents, now you've made $2,000. Get my drift? So I use the small stocks to create money to buy the bigger stocks. Let's go back to the screenshot. So if you can recall, I spent 6 and 8 cents on the penny stock. Look where it's at. I almost doubled my money and tripled my money in that particular investment. But as for the bigger stock, it's still kind of where I spent my money on to get the stock. Yet, it's kind of stock that will give you a dividend. I'm not going to make it. It's a long presentation, so you can go ahead and Google the word dividend for yourself. But it yields a dividend. Let's go back to the screenshot. Even though you're seeing red here for the penny stock and green for the other, it's only because it's telling you what happened during the day. But I still made good money and still make good money off the penny stock, and I'm evening out and balancing out with the other stock. So, Inky addicts, friends of mine, hopefully this inspires you to go out there and make some money work for you. It might not be in the stock market, but find something that's going you could put your money in and it makes money while you sleep. These are the times that are most beneficial for you to do that. There's better chance of you doing that now, especially with the internet existence and the things that come out of that, than any other time ever before. Take advantage of it. No matter how old you are, take advantage of it. For example, you can go to my store right here, put your money in that. That way, I can prosper. Hopefully, I inspired you. If this bored you, I apologize. We'll get back to the laughing and joking at another time. Just wanted to get a little serious because I care about you and I want you to prosper. Later. Hey, make sure to follow me on Snapchat. Snap the photo, take down my name, whatever works better for you.